Hello and welcome. You're watching DBMN TV. This is Monli Sarumbai, bringing you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Sudden demise of UDP candidate HDR Lyngdoh shocks the public. 5 women car occupants dies on the spot in East Garo Hills. With ease, Ainam became the full-fledged aim of Hima Malayam. And Jayo Pedeng backs victory in the Machaprang KSU basketball tournament. Another news in detail. HDR Lyngdoh, UDP candidate from Soyong, passed away on the 20th of February on the way to Bethany Hospital, Shillong. It is reported that HDR Lyngdoh suddenly collapsed during a public meeting and was right away taken to Bethany Hospital. But unfortunately, he passed away around 5 p.m. HDR won in the 1988 elections from Soyong with HSPDP ticket. He formed a coalition with the government of Purno A. Sangma in those years. Years later, in another election, he won from Soyong with Congress ticket and was a home minister at that time. An unfortunate event took place on the 20th of February in East Garo Hills, whereby a pickup vehicle full of occupants whose intention was to attend a public meeting organized by All India Trinamool Congress held in Adogre, East Garo Hills, overturned to a cliff which resulted to 5 women losing their lives on the spot. Meanwhile, other car occupants were heavily and mildly injured and were taken to the hospitals immediately. The election for the full-fledged aim of Hima Malayam held in KHADC was a successful selection with the presence of ministers and high-profile personalities. They elected Aina Manik's aim as the new-fledged aim of the Hima. While declaring, C. Polong, returning officer, informed that from 14 personalities, only 31 participated in the election of the aim of Hima Malayam. It is also assured that all the 31 participants voted and selected Aina.
Januari peluang election kali mentahasi ke 4 Februari ada apply but election kali date dan bentuk benar dia out of dan subway ki menteri tiba wan sini ka election ki dia sebut banyak jitu si mapura di Himalayan peluang lebih ingat dari apa sini ka dia jaga jenga jitu aina dia jenga jit Bapura kita result kalau kemudian bah kandidat number 1 Samran Singh dan bekerjaan ini number 2 bah pensyaitan SIM dan bekerjaan balai ban terang SIM dan bekerjaan number 4 Ainam Manik SIM layo like tadi like wet kinong bekerjaan basan di Mansan Manik SIM dan bekerjaan dikumta Ainam SIM lalu membajak hak ketiganya election kam CM jongkah Hima Malayam. Kali ketika result presentasi kemudian beberapa menteri berpresent hak tuka mentah kasihnya Pak Conference Hall berpingut lah kerjaan yang Pak Ainam CM belum kumsi pura. Kali result sementara hadirin kini Pak Inhab ban bu place before the house jongkah session ini teman-teman. Hadirin kata ngilak benak Aisan pura UCM.
On the 20th of February, the KSU Maulai Circle concludes the Machaprang Kasi League Basketball Tournament 2023. The tournament was concluded by Danny M. Kareem, former Vice President KSU Sengkme, prior to which Mackenson Marbanyang, Assistant Finance Secretary KSU Maulai Circle, held a small meeting. The welcome address was delivered by Raporlang Nongrum, General Secretary KSU Maulai Circle, who encouraged the youngsters to march forward in showcasing their talents, followed by the words of encouragement by Eric Nongkanri, Assistant General Secretary KSU Central Executive Council. The victory team from the boys was Jayo Pedeng team, and from the girls the victory was backed by Dubak team. After the announcement of the election manifestos 2023 on the 20th of February, the Voice of the People Party released 34 commitments for this team, which include the education, the control of urbanization, to bring development in the rural areas through tourism and preservation of natural beauty, infiltration of illegal migrants, border issues, to include the Khasi language in the 8th schedule, laws and orders to regulate for the prevalence of drugs and other commitments. The meeting was arranged in Sweet Home Guest House situated in Motinagar with the presence of Arden Basayomoit, who is the president, alongside the office bearers of the party. Speaking with the media persons, Arden Basayomoit exclaimed that drugs are substances that destroys the state, but VPP assures that it possesses different kinds of tactics to tackle the problem.
We claim to be a community where land belongs to the people, and that which is not true at all. So we want to go to the original concept of land holding of the Khasi people. You know, if we go according to the original concept of land holding of the Khasi people, you'll find that every person in the Khasi community owns land, even till his death. His dead body cannot be thrown away like that, which is why they used to bury, no? In what we call community burial ground. Okay, so and the conversion of community land is, you know, increasing day by day, especially in certain districts. So therefore we feel that we need to have a law in order to ensure that every household through these community land will be getting a land. That means we have to designate, for example, we designate this portion of land as an agricultural land. It means an owner of the land cannot use this for other purpose. As of now, there is no such law or regulation. We understand that there is no way for any government to have a one traffic way to solve this issue. We need to adopt a multi-pronged approach in order to solve this issue. So the attempt on the part of the government to bring this MRSSA is one of the factors to deal with this issue. But our main concern is that government should instead, in the first place, choose to push the central government, you know, to remove that, to withdraw the presidential notification. And the state government on its own, according to the provision of the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation 1873, can implement ILP in the state of Meghalaya. Pingatrai kabedi drops. Kalau ka ek issue ka penpangmet ini nama ba ni bigi kon samaj ki kilamo pang drops pa ka kya drops. Then ring don hi ki strategy ki jingi ke ba inle. Then ring ke ba ni kwa ban shu highlight kidya le ma ke ba ni le. Kalau hari ini kani ka party can classify. There will be a classification. Mop habri bu drops. Kindon kibang ilap nung kita ki drop user, kindon kita ki drop supplier. So we will deal with these groups accordingly.
Rakesh Sinha, BJP Rajya Sabha on the 20th of February have arrived in Pahambir in support for Miriam Maring, BJP candidate from Nongpok constituency. In a meeting at Pahambir, Ribhoi district, Rakesh urged the people to support the women from BJP. Addressing the gathering, Rakesh Sinha exclaimed, "The state of Meghalaya is one of the blessed states that attracts tourists from all over the world, and it yields a lot of benefit from this." He was saddened to witness the conditions of the roads, which was odd with the wealth it has. And he supposed that even education in other areas is lagging behind instead of growing importance like other states.
This area will be developed. There are no good schools. If there is school not good, classrooms. If there is a classroom, no toilets. I'm telling you one story. When I adopted Kongthong, and I have given 1 crore rupees for the schools of Kongthong, ask your MPs, Meghalaya MPs. In 5 years, they got 25 crore rupees. NPP MP, there are 3 MPs, 1 from Congress, 2 from NPP. 3 MPs every year get 15 crore. In 5 years, 75 crore. Where the money goes? Which area they spend the money? Our poor sisters and brothers, children are sitting here. They should ask the MPP, they should ask the Congress, what happened to 75 crore money? I am from Bihar. I am staying in Delhi. But giving money to Meghalaya 1 crore rupees for the poor schools. Again I will give, if time will come, I will help the Meghalaya. Because I don't consider Meghalaya is different. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is concerned about the farmers. If you are registered, you get every 3 months get the money in your account. It never happened in independent India.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.